Hey everybody, so today I'm going to do just a brief review for you of the NARS Velvet Matte Skin Tint. And the color that I am is called Cuba. It's medium 3, and I actually was down there and in the store and tried a bunch of different colors. This was the best match. So I'm going to show you how this works. Kind of already did like very little eye makeup. It's a minimalistic kind of day because it's a weekend. So I just used this here, which is the Marc Jacobs it's like skinny gel liner or something like that. Right now it's actually a 100-point reward at Sephora, so this is the smaller version of it, but so far I really like it. It's really good at just using along your lash line and waterline, and so I just really use a tiny bit and then just use like my very favorite mascara, which is the Guerlain here. And I'll put all this information down below so you can see, but very minimal eye makeup today. The point of this video is really to show you this guy right here. So I'm just going to go ahead and get started. Just to let you know, before I do so, I have already put on a little bit of concealer. So I've been using my Kevyn Aucoin Sensual Skin Enhancer in SX11, and just so you guys know, I know I initially like showed this to you a while ago, but like this is how much I have left. Like it's like I haven't even touched it. I'm basically never ever gonna have to buy concealer ever again in my life. So yeah, just letting you know, giving you a little update on that. It's still great. I still like it, and it still is like a never-ending pit of concealer. So there's a little update on that. So I'm gonna go ahead and get started on showing you this guy here. So this is how it looks. Not sure. It looks kind of like the cap is a bit interesting. I don't really know what the function it serves, but it's kind of cool. The packaging is very NARS. It's matte. You'll know that they have a tinted moisturizer, which doesn't have a matte thing like this, and it's a bit shorter, I think, and shinier. And so this is actually very similar to that, I think. It really, I think, is for the purpose of making good skin look better. Like, it's not, the coverage is not to the extent of like a full-on foundation. And so this is just to kind of like, if you really want to quickly put something on and like get out of the house, it's really good for that. It has SPF 30 in it, and it does kind of smell a bit sunscreeny, just to be very honest about that. It does smell a bit sunscreeny. It doesn't really bug me. I actually kind of like that because I don't live in a very sunny place right now, and so it makes me feel like I'm going on vacation or something like that. So I enjoy the smell, but if you're sensitive to that kind of smell and really don't like the sunscreeny kind of little bit chemically smell, then you won't like the smell of this. So, again, my color is Cuba, and honestly you need an itty bitty bit, and it's very thick, rich and thick, and it looks like a moisturizer. Like, that's, you know, it's not runny, it's thick. And so, how I'm going to do this is, I sometimes will just use my hands and rub it in, which works fine, but this time I'm going to use a beauty blender because I want to. So, that's how it looks against my skin. It does look a little bit darker, a little bit more orangey, but it is the best match. I'll show you on this side. So I guess I'm losing a bit of my tan, but it does blend in to be quite natural. It doesn't feel like it doesn't match my neck and stuff like that. So that's how I will do it. So I kind of just, okay, again, I'm not like a guru of any sort. I just like am a chick who puts makeup on her face, and so this is probably all wrong, but we're gonna go for it. So I'm using the flat side of this. So this is the Real Techniques beauty blender. It's not the actual like pink expensive beauty blender. I got like 2 of these for like 12 bucks, so it's definitely cheaper. But I think it works just as good. I've had both before, and you know, to buy a $28 sponge just feels like crazy talk, you know? Okay, so I'm just patting it in. Okay, so you can see that it really, like, the Velvet Matte description is like pretty accurate. Like, it definitely gives you, okay, I just drooled foundation or something. It definitely gives you that like soft, velvety look. It's not overly shiny. It's not dewy by any means, but it's also not totally matte. So I think the velvety description is pretty good for this guy. And again, like I have already put on concealer underneath here, so it wouldn't give you enough coverage. Like I have right now some like marks because I've picked zits, which is bad. Don't do that. Bad. But if I were to wear just this this skin tint, it wouldn't cover it. So I have put concealer on those prior to showing this video. or filming this video. So just so you're aware. Okay, so it does give you semi-matte, like you can kind of see it's semi-matte. Okay, there it is. And so, yeah, it's a good color match. I know when you put it on your face, it looks a bit more orangey, but really, like, might just be how the camera's picking it up. It is quite a good match for my skin tone. And if you put it on your face and you're like, oh, it seems orangey, just blend it out, see what happens. I think it'll be okay. Again, the color is Cuba, and so I'm just going to finish off, and I'll show you how I usually finish off. I usually use this when I'm doing, like, minimalist. If I'm going to go out in the evening, I'll do a foundation. And NARS I just really like NARS's foundation, skincare kind of stuff, so for something that's like not super pricey, but has good coverage and has a good finish, like NARS is a good brand to go to, I find. Okay, so how I finish this off is I use my Hourglass Ambient Lighting Powder in Dim Light, which is also a new purchase, but I've wanted it for a while, and it is lovely and works really well. And gives you just kind of like a soft overall finish. And when you use things that are matte, well, when I use things that are matte at least, I like to, I don't know, matte just feels very one-dimensional, so I like to add like something that will reflect light, bounce things off like different parts of my face, and so that's why I really like these ambient lighting powders. So I'm just going to dust it over. And it might not make that much difference on camera, but it makes a big difference in real life. So there's that. Okay. And then I'm going to use, as you know, what I really like, this guy, the contouring powder here. This is the Charlotte Tilbury Filmstar Bronze and Glow in medium to dark. I'm going to use this sculpting powder here just to kind of add some dimension, again, because it is more matte. Okay. I'll probably dust again over this side, over my face. I'll dust that dim light again, just to help blend this out. So dim lighting, the dim light powder is good for a couple things. One is just to add that like nice glow, and two is to help blend out your, like a regular powder, blend out your whatever's going on your face. Okay, so before I do that, I'm going to add my blush, and this is the Deep Throat by NARS. Looks kind of like a peachy pink with some sheen to it. So just gonna get that going. Okay. Again, I'm just gonna blend those things together. They're a little bit chunky, separate before. And then finally, I'm going to just do like a little bitty bit of a highlight. And this is again the Ambient Lighting Powder in Luminous Light. I used to use this all over my face, which is, you can do, but it does, like in the summer, like, or this, when you're in the sun, it does look shiny, which is why I was like, I'm going to switch away from that one and go to dim light. So it is more shimmery, I guess, in a way than the dim light is. Just gonna, and so you can see, like, it actually definitely is adding a highlight there. So just so you get a sense of what the different colors look like. It's more fun with sounds. That's what I've learned about makeup. And then one of these guys, one of these guys, one of these guys. All right, so again, this is the weekend, and I'm just planning on being here and studying. So I'm not trying to make myself look fancy, but this is how I do typically like really minimalistic makeup. The point of the whole thing was really to let you see what this looks like and show you the color that I am, because I mean, one of the main reasons I started the channel was so that I could share different color matches that I am. And so yeah, this is the Velvet Matte Skin Tint SPF 30 sunscreen, and the color is Cuba, and it's medium 3. I know that when they transfer products from the United States to Canada, sometimes they can't put SPF on the bottle, but it's usually still in there. And so when you go to if you're in Canada and you go to the store, just ask my sheriff. If the bottle doesn't say SPF 30, just ask and see if it's SPF 30, because it probably is. They just can't put it on the label. I don't know the reason why, but that's a thing apparently. Because I know that the Hourglass primer is actually SPF 15, but in Canada it can't say that. So it's kind of weird, but Who knows? The last thing I'm going to show you real quick, just because I recently bought this, is the Agave Lip Mask by Bite in the color Champagne. Now, like, I know it's a lip mask, and it's quite thick, like you'll see. It's not easy to get out of the tube. You have to squeeze pretty hard for it to get out. Like, there we go. And I want to show you this because I really like the color of it. Like, I know it's supposed to be used as a lip mask, and you can use it day to day, but I just really like love how it looks on. It's like the prettiest color. Like it's like perfect nude for me. So I got a sample of it from Sephora, and I used it like 2 days, and I was like, I need to have this. It's so pretty. So you can use it on top of other lip colors and stuff like that too. So just so you know, this stuff is how it looks. It looks like a great nude. I have people asking me like for more of my nude kind of colors, and so I don't know. This one looks really nice. So that's it. That's all I have to say. If you liked the video, like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff if you can. If you can't, then that's cool too. Have an awesome day, and I hope you liked the video. Thanks so much, guys. Bye-bye.